Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the continuation of Farthest Frontier here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we were able to start messing around with more of our brick production because this is our true bottleneck currently. We were able to, however, start making the preserved goods, which allowed us to actually reduce dramatically the amount of wasted food. Now, with that said, however, what we see is a big problem with the fertility of the soil, and I believe some of the farms have reached like 100%. So what we're gonna do is start shifting the production towards wheat, and we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to maintain the fertility since it's already reached the 100%, or if we're gonna have to reduce then the production to another type of crop. So let's try to remove these things for the next year and the year after that. And we're gonna go with production of this. This is gonna help to maintain the soil as we are kind of struggling with the whole production of things as is. So clover helps and the maintenance of the farm helps. Here we are producing flax, but the reason why I want to get the farming for the wheat is because we are constantly running into pickles with an issue that is related to maintaining our mill's production, and hopefully that's gonna allow us to help things out. And also the rat catcher has been set up to work at a different location. This is a storehouse which can be potentially upgraded. This is a marketplace which can be potentially upgraded. I'm not really sure where is, however, the option. Because we need to... Let's upgrade the trading post. It's helping us bring in a large quantity of money. And I'm not really sure why are we having this issue all of a sudden with these structures. What needs to upgrade specifically when you're so close to the town center itself is my question. Okay, one thing which I'm also trying to figure out is the potential of what exactly in the world are we going to do when it comes to one more thing. How's our population? We have only 11 laborers, so we don't have that many people. Yeah, so one thing which I'm kind of struggling to understand currently is that we have two types of housing. And that is your basic shelter, and then you have the temporary shelter. And the problem is that I thought that since this is a tier 2 building, this is an upgrade upon the original shelter. And it looks like the regular shelter can eventually reach like higher quality and get to the homestead. But what I'm starting to notice is that what's actually not happening with the temporary shelter is that it's never able to upgrade itself onto like a higher quality. So I'm not really sure if therefore we always have to do only the basic shelter and that needs to be upgraded, or if we can actually run something similar with a different type of production and see what can be done. I think I'll run for 1 year a wheat production in here, because that means that this year, after the winter, we're gonna have a quite the massive harvest of wheat here. But I would have to change the fertility of the soil, so we would have to put in 10 pieces of sand in order to improve the quality for the wheat. This is 100% fertility, this is 91% fertility, and over here I think we're gonna remove this and we're gonna go to the peas and the clover. in order for us to do what needs to be done. It doesn't look like it's gonna work with the other crops. So we should be able to therefore have quite the massive wheat field this time. We're lacking people, and it looks like the trading center is now quite the massive hub and quite the large structure in the center of our town. Eventually we're gonna have to upgrade even these suckers. But our stone is coming from, well, highly questionable resources. All the blueberries have been kind of harvested from around. Iron and all of this is over here. If we upgraded the dirt road in order to increase the speed at which this is being brought in, it would be helpful, but I'm not really sure how helpful it would be. Although, if we would actually upgrade the road, to bring in at least the clay faster, that might actually help us reduce the time spent. Seems like a merchant is moving in. I think I'll go and upgrade the storage even more. Question is, what is currently the stock that we have in the warehouse and what the traveling merchant is gonna be willing to trade with us? Okay, so we do have the medicinal herbs, so we're gonna sell those for quite a hefty profit. I would actually need to buy things from him, although he does not have any weapons. And we need those for the towers in order for them to be actually working and to defend the town. We can sell the honey for additional chunk of change, but smoked meat would be at loss, and we don't have crude weapons. I'm not really sure how to even produce those. We don't have tallow. And I was thinking about actually doing the second barn. If we can do the second barn, that would be helpful. The thing is, if I want to keep the barns to here and then just keep progressing with the town down here, I don't think that's that much of a terrible idea. So what do we need for a barn? Is this for a resource? Where do we have a barn? Or can I use the copy structure? Building info. Brewery. Okay. Amenities, housing, storage. Because I don't know if we would be able to transfer the surplus of cows, which we get because each year like a couple of calves are born. Fishing shack, smokehouse, arborist, a barn. A barn number 2. So what exactly does a barn require? 150 planks, 40 wood. We don't have the stupid planks, so that's our bottleneck. This is quite the fertile soil. How do I rotate this? I think if I ought to build it here and select the ground over here as the next location. For our pasture, it would not be the worst place. He has still some money left over. I really don't have any tools or weapons or beer. I don't want to sell stone. I cannot sell these things or I would be losing money, which would be absolutely stupid. And he has some crude weapons. So let's get at least those. It might help us out. It's not exactly weapons. It's better than fiddling your thumbs in the watchtower. And we're gonna need more population. He has money to spend. The thing is, by the time I get like 150 additional medicinal herbs in here, it's gonna take a while for me to turn a profit. But we do have those medicinal herbs. Do have all these blueberries, which I placed around the cemetery to not make it look so bad and sad. I'm thinking about building more rat catchers, but honestly, with our current shortage of laborers, I don't really want to go too crazy, since we're still working on just this road upgrade. But if it would do what I needed to do, that would be great. Unfortunately, it looks like we have some sickness applied to our wheat, so I don't know if that means that the entire harvest is absolutely screwed. Infestation 15%, 4 to 60 at the peak. Damn it, that's if we would lose 60% of all this wheat, that would be quite sad. Okay, we're able to sell. Transfer some of this gold so that we have 2,000 at our disposal in our city center. Now the planks are our big problem. So what can we do in order to fix that? And I swear to God, why is there no building that is responsible for the fixing of things? Or maybe I'm just missing it. Like maybe in amenities or services, a pub, a apothecary, a theater, a rat catcher, festival pole, a school, a healer's house. Something which would be responsible for fixing the building so I don't have to go around and fix them my damn self individually. Resources. Firewood, saw, cobbler shop, compost yard, Fletcher, work camp, play pit, iron mine, gold mine, coal mine, candle shop, weaver, potter, apiary, sand pit, soap shop, charcoal kiln, armory, furniture workshop. Okay, that's new. Would require, however, the heavy machinery. Brewery. I don't think we have a brewery. Do we have a brewery? We have foundry, that's for sure. And the question is if we have the blacksmith shop working. So this is the foundry. Currently, I think we're only making iron. I haven't really found a gold deposit around. There's just sand, and I would need to send the exploratory party somewhere. I don't really know how large this damn map is. But if we get to explore it further, Maybe we will find where gold is located. That would help me out quite nicely. Food is currently not an issue. That is what we know. All these houses had the issue with potentially leaving, but that went out of the window. And now we have a freaking fire. In one of the homesteads. We're making glass, otherwise we would not be able to produce the preserved jars. Hunter's Lodge. Large stockyard. Work camps. This is our soap shop. This thing still requires the stupid planks. Our granary is shockingly full. Maybe it's time for a second one. We have the stone, we don't have the planks. I don't know what to do to buff the production of our planks. But I think if I would make like some centralized roads, which are most used, and upgrade those, that would be actually helpful. It's just problem is it can burn through the entire stone reserve. And with the lack of the laborers, that can be also negatively affected. The question is, how much did we actually get out of that entire harvest of wheat since there was that pesky disease? There's a bunch of bread. I don't know if we lost someone to that stupid bear. Seriously, games like Anno have this structure which is responsible for maintaining the buildings. I know this is not Anno, but you can understand why I would want it, so that the building would actually run the maintenance itself. And I don't have to do it my damn self, because it's just annoying to keep clicking on every single house to check its status and set it to be fixed. Because some houses are at 93, some are at 80, some are at 79. It just makes it really tricky to maintain a healthy house population. And what then happens is that if you potentially put in too many buildings like this to be maintained simultaneously, you can totally just flood the AI with a bunch of tasks, and they would know what to prioritize. I see the stupid bear. It's kind of funny how the towers are slowly killing it. They're taking way too damn long. And now the bird decides to attack a house in the middle of the village. Because, I don't know. What I would need is a bunch of more rat catchers. If I'm able to build those and kind of spread around the area of influence, we are gonna maintain a healthier population. Because as you can see, they do have poop in there, and it takes a while for the compost yard, to get to them. Which is why probably upgrading this road should be a priority so that they can do it. Still are dealing with scurvy, huh? really afraid of the storm of doing some major damage. This road is constructed and done. We still have stone in our disposal. 81, 77. So which one? Okay, let's go here. 80. Question is if we can transfer cattle. Okay, we should be able to transfer like 4 cows here. How do I check the appeal of this damn thing? Looks like we have some special guests here. Okay. Is this guy from like the Orient or something? Could be. Wait, I don't really want to sell you iron, even if I would have it. I mean, I do have it. Oh, some of these things I could really use. Plate mail armor. Wow, okay. Let's send 150. We have some cheese. But he's not buying, he's selling. If I would buy beer, it would cost me quite a lot. Medicine. We don't really have medicine. So let's buy it. Cheese, I don't want. Beer could be useful. Candles. Let's get like 40. We do have some gold in here. I'm sure we will be able to sell him something. I don't have the weapons. I do have the iron. So we can transfer that if we will get it here in time. We might be able to sell it. But that raises the question if I should actually start producing food production resources, boundary, a blacksmith's forge. We're absolutely gonna have to get our production of weapons and especially tools up and running. Problem is we don't have the stupid heavy tools, or what's it called? Okay, I just made a decent amount of money here. And again, I don't really want to sell you sand, even though I can. I just don't see the reason why. We're gonna accept the new people because we need them. One of the merchants has left, so now we have a new one. We're gonna sell the baskets. And let's see. She has weapons. So let's buy 10, and we need this. Buy and transfer. And what can we potentially sell to you? There's the fire. Fortunately, we were able to manage it. I'm gonna probably transfer the baskets again. 200 would do quite a lot of damage. Be able to get back most of our cash, and we should be then able to do what needs to be done and build the stupid blacksmith's forge. Cannot believe I don't have this building yet. Yeah, I see how the appeal is going down in the region, but we don't really have a choice here. 50 stone is what we have. The planks we do have. Really need to somehow ramp up the productivity. We can upgrade the saw pit. It will require one of the heavy machinery parts, but that's okay, it's manageable. And here we have another trader to whom we can sell cheese, to whom we would be able to... Oh, he has quite a lot of actual weaponry. Wow, a plated armor for so much. Hold on, somehow we switched to a whole different merchant all of a sudden. I think that guy must have left, which is most unfortunate. Can we ship honey over here? I want to sell 100. I want to keep 100 for the brewery. I would definitely love to have that. If we can have at least 100 clay in here, that does not decay. He will not accept this because he is selling this. So we can only trade with the top items. But it's okay. If we're going to be able to maintain and now produce our own tools and everything, I'm going to be one happy governor of our local settlement. I have to say, I'm still so pleasantly surprised at how easy this game is to pick up. I was so much more afraid that it would just go down the hill and just punish the living hell out of me, because I just have experience with games like Anno and such where, well, things can go quite bad. I don't know if this is due to the barn being constructed here. I need to find out how the hell do I do those stupid shortcuts. Don't want to flatten the terrain. Let's do the rat catching over all of this area. Therefore, this rat catcher is going to be able to maintain control over the two granaries. You're going to be able to control this region. Seriously, what the hell was it that I had to press in order to figure out? Okay, so this is what's reducing. So with the G... Ah, crap. Well, there's not much I can do then, other than relocate these houses and just keep on building down in this general direction. There's quite a lot of stone. The thing is, if I would probably select... Hold on. One of the work camps and put the area of effect in here. And you guys should be able to extract also the stone. Because there's quite a lot of stone. This is just unfortunate. So I don't think we will be able to maintain a house there due to the barn. Should have probably built the barn over here. Okay, this is the second time this market is asking to be upgraded. So I think we can oblige. We shockingly do have plenty of bricks this time. We're able to pick up the number of firewood. I don't really recall which building is dedicated to firewood production. But if the work camp is gonna be able to tap into the rock deposits here, I will be happy. So clay deposit has been discovered. There's some deer, coal. Okay, 4,162. The thing is, I however believe that we do have a massive coal deposit on this mountain. Or is it just iron? No, there's also coal. There's 2 coal deposits. So this mountain over here has all the iron we will ever need. And therefore we should be a-okay. The thing would be to actually upgrade this road in order to ship the goods in faster. Yeah, man, these small chunks, they are gonna take forever. But if we get this done, we upgrade this road, we're gonna be moving around much faster. At the end of the day, that's what we need. What's our population? A villager died. 2 villagers grown up. We have 24 laborers. Nice. And we have a new merchant in. Fortunately, we don't have that many baskets. Don't have soap. I don't know if I want to be selling logs because our wood plank production and everything. We have quite the substantial iron ore supply. She's willing to buy that. They do have shields. Question is if that stupid blacksmith forge is now up and running. And if yes, then what the heck are they producing? And if I should potentially upgrade the amount of workers in here. It'd be still great if I can ramp up the production of linen clothes and hide coats. Well, clothes in general, because I feel like majority of my population has only the basic clothing on them, and that's not the best thing ever. % fertility. Hold on, we have raider attack, and I'm dealing here with wheat production. So where are they coming from? From the south. Crap, they're making their way towards the trading center, which can be quite bad. So they can run off with quite the large haul of goods. Maybe I'll need like a second layer of defense walls or something. Still quite a lot of raiders in the city center. They're running off with gold. Or they were trying to run off with gold. And now we can stop the alarm. We're gonna rebuild all of this. As we keep expanding the city outwards, it's gonna be trickier for them to get to the center of the town. I don't really want to sell bricks, even though I have 250 of them. But 150. Oh, what the hell? We live only once, right? Sell whatever that was. That was pottery. Don't have any smoked meat in house, but he wouldn't buy it anyhow. I can theoretically buy shoes, even though we have 100 something of it. We do have cattle, so I don't care about cattle. Let's see if we get that clay in-house so I can sell it to him. If we will be able to ship this and make this profit, I don't think he's gonna be even able to buy the full stock. $400 something left in his pocket. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be able to buy all of it, and there's another merchant coming in. 400. That's it. Okay, we're gonna get another merchant. Trader number 2. We're getting quite a lot of these fires, I'm starting to notice. Some sort of preventative measure would be nice. Gold ore. Don't have that. She has melee weapons. Buy and transfer. I want those for the defensive towers. We should still maintain production of crops in one of the fields, like the peas, so that we can preserve those. We have quite a lot of beans, which is your plant-based protein. We are looking at quite a lot of grain, which can be milled into flour. We have some cheese. Okay, scurvy, villagers are born, and a new traveling merchant. Okay. So let's take a look at what potentially can we sell to you. Soap would be probably the best thing. We can buy quite a lot of clothes, and the benefit is he's actually selling them with discount. So because of that, it's actually worth to buy it. It will help keep the population, keep better clothes for a while. It will help us also buff our own production. Now the question is, where in the heck am I gonna build out the housing? was thinking over here would be a smart choice. And I should make it so that there's that space for those gardens in between. So if we would start at the edge here. And I would do it like this. Then we have this. This is the appeal. Here it's heavily concentrated. Here it's being negatively affected. I think relocation of the barn would be a good idea. But if we keep building down this way, I think it will be, in general, eventually really tempting location for people to try and move in. It's all about making the decorations and stuff like that happen. We can apply the compost. So there's 3 fields which are going to receive the compost. Gonna employ the people. What do you mean 5 buildings destroyed? Why were they destroyed? You're probably referring to the gates. And now the winter is here. And we can just continue with the palisade wall. Out like this. This building has no access to firewood. We need to buff up our firewood production. Yeah, I kind of noticed that we're running low on this resource. Thing is, I have no idea which building is it that is responsible for this. So, resources, firewood. Firewood splitter. Where can we potentially accommodate you, huh? I think over here would make sense. And we can then put in one more. Worst case scenario. We do have the wood or logs, but we need to ramp up our firewood production. Let's prioritize this structure. Were there more buildings destroyed? Rebuild the gate, please. And we can immediately upgrade the firewood splitter. Which you don't see that often, but it's a pleasant thing to see, of course. Question is, can we build a well over there? We still are quite far away from our goal of 400 population. 5,000 gold in the bank, 250 bricks, 100 iron, large houses. I have no idea how to get those. Theater. One theater coming up. Theater needs clay? Why would you need clay? I thought I already built a stupid theater somewhere before. Oh well. This is gonna be tricky. Maybe if I build the theater over here. It will somehow battle the negative effect of the barns. It will certainly increase the desirability. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. Food-wise, I think we're doing quite well. We have milk, we have cheese, preserved berries, we have absolutely preserved vegetables, we have bread, meat, fish, smoked meat, and eggs. Let's upgrade the number of workers here so that we have access to more firewood. Because we have quite the short year here, it seems, in order to build up the reserve of the resource. Kind of wish I can actually upgrade the damn workplace then. Or the work camp. And while that's being done, it seems like... Wait, hold on. Oh crap, I thought that's actually fixing the building, not like stopping the production. That was my fault. I did not pay attention. Are you guys actually even hunting anything? There's some deer. Animal traps. There's even deer over here. But that population is kind of low. This mine has been officially depleted. Wow. We have depleted our first clay deposit. That means we're gonna have to look for an alternative source in order to keep the bricks production up and running. And the fun thing was that I believe the theater actually did not require production of there's like 9 clay left out of the entire deposit. I'm not really sure if I want to mine that out. I think the theater itself required clay and not bricks, which is the funniest thing ever. Okay, I want to build a road. And it would be fun if I can actually do houses. I keep clicking R for rotate, and here it's actually done with the tab key. And the amenities, a well. It requires space. Okay, larger space, so it won't fit the garden. Bonus yield 55%. Let's build it over here then. Might help us solve our situation. These buildings need to be fixed. So it seems like this is being mined out, so we should be getting the stone. Question is if there is a closer clay deposit. There's 2 sand pits here. But honestly, I feel like the one which we have in the middle of the town is still able to produce sand somehow, shockingly, don't ask. So we have a clay deposit 2,000 strong here, 2,200 here, 14,952. Holy fudge. That's the one. That is the one. We somehow have to build out all the way up there. And that is gonna kill us. 14,952. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my god, I gotta stop pressing the damn R key. Now the question is, what is gonna be the best way to construct our route? Because if we would have to transfer all the resources all the way through there, it's gonna take way too damn long. Where's this damn clay deposit? $75. It's gonna take forever to get this up and running. Why is the mill on fire? I don't pay attention for a few seconds and you guys literally start burning down buildings. That is terrible. So we have fulfilled the requirement of trading center. The theater still requires that clay. 250 bricks were somewhat close. 5,000 gold. I'm not really sure how much we have in here. That still leaves us with quite a lot. So that's the money gold target done. Iron ingots. We have 2 iron ingots, most likely due to the production of the tools and whatnot. That is negatively affected, although how much raw iron do we have? Quite a lot. So what I'm seeing a shortage of is coal. We need to fix that. And there is the coal deposit here, and even a sand deposit here. So coal can be mined through here. Can put down 2 of those. And I'm trying to think, if I harvest this maple tree, will I be able to finish the damn road? Because it seems like the damn maple tree is in the way. This is already set to upgrade. Our raw clay is running low. We have 46 laborers, which should allow me to employ people and redistribute the workforce. But honestly, considering how much time it's going to take to just get this up and running and ship the clay, I think this one clay deposit over here along the way will also have to be tapped into. So this way it at least makes a little bit more sense. There's even stone and everything, so like another harvest camp would probably not be the worst thing. Where are these things? Labor camp. Work camp. Work camps are used to continuously harvest wood and stone. And if we were to apply their area of effect over here, we get the stone and the wood out of this region as well. We employ more of the people. So there will be that. It seems like some of the food is gonna go bad, but we should manage. Why do you keep sending me messages about destroyed buildings? I don't get it. Okay, somehow someone's prayer to have a fire at school so they can skip the test paid off. That never happened while I went to school. Even though I never actually prayed for the damn school to went and get lit on fire. Just never saw the reason for it. We can theoretically buy some glassware. It's gonna tap into our reserves, but we are gonna be a-okay. I don't want to be buying any of this stuff anyhow. And we can add in people and send you over there so you can harvest all that stone and all that wood. Now, 49 villagers have graduated. Awesome. And as we keep building out here, which will take some time, we're gonna be able to build like another market and put the trading center further away from harm, because there will be like another layer of fortification. The question is, how effective is this blacksmith forge at producing things? I don't know if I'll need more people in here. 39 laborers is still quite a lot. If we increase the production, we should be okay. The problem is the coal. The coal is where we are kind of stagnating. So if these two coal mines are gonna be able to increase their production, and if we can potentially build out a road up this mountain, and potentially get like 2 points of entry to the coal in here. At least I'm hoping they're gonna be able to mine out more that it's showing in here. I mean, there's literally 6,875 coal here, 10,000 iron here, there's 2,800 something iron here. But we need to ramp up the coal production in order to make sure that we have the fuel. And if we make sure that we have the fuel, we can keep the bricks going. And everything else will be then a-okay. We're gonna have a steady supply of tools, a steady supply of the other necessities, which will make our jobs easier. Of course, in video game, it's a little bit different in comparison to real life, where you can actually manage these things a little bit differently and prioritize certain things. Here it's just a question of mechanics, metrics, and God knows what else. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. And I think that's gonna be it for this one. So if you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, check out the playlist or subscribe so you know when the next episode is gonna get published. I do content for all sorts of things. Right now I'm trying to make those bigger videos. This is just filler content in between, as it takes like 2 to 3 weeks to get some of these videos done. And I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all in the comments or at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.